join us from the far. Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Stanford Cardinals. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, Clemson's head coach told me before the game, one of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers.
Here's a little room there. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Ford. Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off play action. Got his man downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Right on the money. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Dropping back, it's Warren. Lets it go to the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Cardinal! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Clemson's offense takes the field for the 1st time in this game. We get a look at the guy the quarterback will be looking for, T.J. Moore. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking.
Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Warren. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Shaw. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they...
Might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clemson is quick to the line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Find some fresh air. Maybe a crease. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Dropping back, it's Warren. Got his man. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. The run inside. It's Ford. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And that puts him directly at 100 rushing for the day. He's shown you a little bit of everything, right? Showed you the speed, showed you the quickness, the ability to break tackles, and obviously some durability to now get up to 100 yards on the day.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Boy, that landed into the end zone. Pulls it on the option. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Pulls it again on the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, it's so nice to have... They can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option, the normal way, with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver...
Get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
On target. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Under fire. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 45 on his way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. To the air on first down. Over the middle, complete to Wesco. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Haynes. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off the play fake. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? This is a big 3rd down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up for that big-time play. Now they're in the red zone, and all of a sudden they got a chance to score a touchdown here and make this thing interesting.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Clemson. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Warren. They're working that left side. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's 4. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 5 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's Georgia on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game on the farm. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions. An aerial exhibition so far. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes a grab and room to run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to pass. It's Warren. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Running inside. It's 4. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Cardinal at the line with the 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock the...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Headed to the end zone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Looking to throw, it's Warren. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense.
Touchdown, Stanford! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Haynes. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the run, it's Davidson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
There's a crease. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Clemson is quick to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense cashing it in on that drive. The Tigers are back on top, looking for the tie with the extra point. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Finds his big tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wesco's got it. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's 4. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cardinal at the line with a 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Running inside. It's Irvin. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
1st down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The give out of the gun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it in the red zone. It's 4. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on him, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinal! The extra point here would tie the game. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. run inside. It's Johnson.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeps it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap looked...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, Larry.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Irvin. Maybe some room here. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Headed to the edge, it's Irvin. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Irvin. Picks up the first down. Clemson calls its second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.
What can you say about this guy on this drive? There's zero mystery. They just keep turning around and they keep handing it off. He's stacking up the yards on this drive alone. And at this point, the defense knows who's getting it, and they still can't stop him, guys. Everybody in the stadium should know right now he's probably going to be getting a handoff on this next play as well.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for space. It's Irvin. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22. Ready, go.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This almost certainly to win the game. He got it! A huge field goal
about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment. They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.